Welcome to Fangs Out. We're still talking monster movies here. We're getting our first entry on Monster Movie Month and Feature Creature Month from the Koreans. And I don't know how to say this, but this film that we're going to talk about tonight, it's a heavy film. It's probably one of the best creature features because we've been talking about a lot of so bad it's good or really ridiculous one. Tonight's film was serious. We're talking about the host, and yes, not the Stephanie Myers piece of shit host. I'm talking about the Korean 2006 version, and of not the same thing. The host, which is translated from I think it's pronounced hangui on Korean. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which means like monster. It's a South Korean monster film directed by Bong Joon-ho and starring the internationally well-known Song Kang-ho from great films such as Anatomy of a Murder, which is a fantastic film, and The Good, the Bad, and the Weird, which I completely love, which one day I should do a review of. This film took me by surprise because it's so much more than a monster film. And it's a great monster film, don't get me wrong, but it's also political satire, political drama. It's environmental commentary. It even does dwells into a lot of social issues about the environment, about politics, about and also it's also very emotional. A lot of people forget, when they make this big monsters movie, they show you the monster wrecking the city or killing a bunch of people, but it never gets too personal. It always gets like an outsider. They usually don't get it right, but this one gets it right because the plot basically very deep, involves a U.S. doctor working in Korea, working a base that carelessly and horribly, disposes some formaldehyde and some other chemicals, perhaps down the drain that go into this Korean river, which is of course a no-no. And despite the objections of a Korean doctor, he just totally just dumps and doesn't give a shit because it's not his river. And it's heavy political and environmental destruction, and these chemicals go into the drains and just basically mutate a horrible fish that becomes sort of like a salamander, kind of half fish, half iguana type thing. That it's really terrifying and really well done. Awesome special effects on this one. Really cool monster flick as we see. This regular father, which is kind of a goofball, but all he loves is just taking care of her of the little girl, and the little girl gets unfortunately kidnapped by this monster that eats humans, and she's gonna be like dinner if the father doesn't save her in time. And it's very emotional, very thought-provoking film. Like I said, effects are amazing. I was amazed with the CGI and all the great things the Koreans. This is 2006, but still, even today, I see some films that are not believable. I believe this freaking creature was there. It's really well done, really well animated, very gruesome creature, but it does look like something that may exist. I mean, it's a very gross looking creature, which very powerful, and the ways they want to kill it and get rid of it, and also involves the government saying that they're the not only is the creature a killer, but it's also experiencing a deadly virus, and that brings it onto I think when they're hunting this man that's trying to go look for her daughter being kidnapped, but he's also got to kind of ditch the police to accomplish this goal. And other people who love her also go into this quest against seems everybody because the police doesn't want them to get there. There's a government cover up thing. Really well done. I mean the actings, I love it. Very, the father really seems that he cares about the daughter. Even the kids are good actors. This broke all kinds of Korean box office records, and it should. There's an American remake on the works, but it never been materialized. And honestly, I don't want it. I think this movie is as perfect as I could get. This one of my favorite monster films of all time. This is really good, guys. I mean, if you guys really want to see a good monster movie, recommend the host 100% A all the time. It's an A movie. Watch it, enjoy it. Talk to you next time for another monster movie on Monster Mon. Creature Mon. Creature feature. Creature feature Mon. Take it easy and remember, don't let vampires bite.